Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. In the contest, we are going to visit today Gokaran Mahabaleshwar. Where it is? It is near Karwar or Shimoga. You can also reach by train here because the Konkan Railway has got nearby station. Now let's get going to this holy place and know why it is important that so many people for so many years are visiting this. First, disclaimer and acknowledgement. We acknowledge with thanks those who has helped us for this project. This includes the people at the temple who has given us information, people of the town who has given us information, guides, then boards at certain sites, so also our technological team. I acknowledge with thanks all of them. I also clarify that all the photographs and videographs taken in this series are my own. I have gone to the place personally and taken it. With this brief, let's get going to the temple Gokaran Mahabaleshwar. Now this temple is of 4th century, that is almost now 1600 years old, located in Gokarna, that is in Uttar Kannada district of Karnataka state. It was built in a classical Dravidian style and we are going to appreciate it when we are going to see photographs. It is site of religious pilgrimage. A lot of people visit here every year. The pilgrimage, then Atmalinga or Shivalinga in this temple are object of worship. Now Shivalinga, when it has got high energy, it is called Atmalinga. This particular Shivalinga has got lot of energy. It is surrounded by water, and not only worshipping Shivalinga, but the water around this Shivalinga is also considered holy. Once we bow our head there, some drops of water we put on ourselves so that we will get purified as well as we will get energy from that. It is said that the deity of the temple will shower blessings to the devotees. Currently, the administrative charges of the temple is with the committee under the chairmanship of the Justice Sri Krishna, a retired judge and Honorable Supreme Court. He was retired from the Supreme Court as a judge. Now, it is a place where many Hindus of Karnataka as well as outside India perform death rituals for their departs, but it is in very few in number and the place is somewhere outside. It is not in the temple. The 6 other Mukti Kshetras in the Karnataka are the Udupi, Kollur, then Subramanya, Kumbasi and Koleshwara and Sankara Narayana. So these are the places where these rituals can be performed. It was Ravana, the demon king of the Lanka, known in the epics, has a lot of powers with him, and he gained more powers due to a Atmalinga which was given to him by the Lord Shiva. He performed a very hard penance, that is tapasya, and got it from Shiva. Then he wanted to carry it from Mount Kailas in the Himalaya to the Sri Lanka. This is one of the holiest site of Shiva and finds the mention in several Puranas, Ramayanas and the Mahabharatas. Because the Shivalinga which was carried by Ravana, that is Atmalinga, is kept here. The temple first constructed by king was Mayureshwara. So Mayur Sharma was the first king who constructed this temple of the Kadamba dynasty in 345, so almost 1600 and odd years. He was following the worship or Shaivite type of groupism. So he was worshipping Shiva, and following the defeat of Pallavas, the king asked priests to perform daily yajnas of this temple. So earlier this temple was with the Mayur Sharma. Then he was defeated by Pallavas. Then the charge of worship was handed over to the priest of the local area. He brought certain Brahmin families to maintain the administration of this temple. The classical Sanskrit written Kalidasa mentions the Lord of Gokarna in his 4th century work. So Kalidas, as everybody knows, has written a poem. In that he has referred to this temple. The temple is a large complex of shrines and much of it belongs to the latter Vijayanagara period, that is 13th to 14th century or 15th century. The Vijayanagara Empire, the Vijayanagara Emperor once visited the temple and wedged himself in the gold. So that is called Suvarnatula. What does it mean? King sits to one side, opposite side equivalent gold is kept, and that is distributed amongst poor. Now during 17th century, Regin, Queen Channammaji and her son. So Queen Channamma, Rani Channamma has ruled this area. Some Shekhar Nayakas are the kings, or they were the in charge of that area. So Shekhar Nayaka was the person who was in charge of this area. He was from the Keldi. Built a Chandrashala and Nandi Pavilion. Today also we will see a Nandi Pavilion. Chandrashala is near about. In 1665, the warrior king Shivaji, that is, it became a part of Maratha Empire. So King Shivaji in 1630 to 1680 worshipped at Mahabaleshwar temple after disbanding his army in Gokaran. In 1676, an English traveller visited Gokaran. His name was Friar during the Mahashivratri festival and wrote in his detail about this temple in his literature. So even not only Indian but the foreigners, as we have seen earlier, it was by Kadamba, then it was by the Vijayanagara, then it was part of Maratha Samrajya by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So many kings were there. In between was Rani Channamma. So they all were worshippers of this god. The temple is located in the shore of the Arabian Sea on the west coast of the India near the city of Karwar. It is set in a lush green environment of the holy town of Gokarna in Uttar Kannada district. National Highway 66, a coastal highway on the Western Ghat from Kanyakumari to Mumbai, is near the Gokarna. You can come by that way also. The town is 56 kilometers from Karwar, 255 kilometers from Mangalore, and 145 kilometers from Hubballi. Anywhere you can reach by the road. It's not that difficult in the era of Google. So you can find out and come here easily. You can come by road or you can come by the train. Both ways it is convenient. The temple is built on granite in the Dravidian architectural style. We are going to appreciate it in photographs. The Atmalinga is enriched in the temple on a square, that is a pedestal. What is that called as? Shaligram Pitha or pedestal. The pedestal has a small hole at the center from where devotees can see the top of the Atmalingas. Foreigners, including practicing Hindus of the non-Indian Westerns, are not allowed to enter this temple, not allowed to come in the sanctum, and the boards are written. Our pictures will show it very clearly. Boards are written stating that these people should not enter the temple. This is the entrance. There are small narrow ways by which you have to go inside. Once you come here, from here right in front of you, you will see the Arabian Sea. Now by this way, this is a queue. You have to go inside. Now you can see a Dravidian style Shikharam. Yes, correct. And this is a Pradakshana Patha. That is a way by which you take circumambulatory path till the temple and then around it. The temple will be closed in the afternoon, so you will have to find a timing 1 to 4 it is closed. Now foreigners are not allowed, that is what the board distinctly says. In front of this will be a Nandi Mandapam in which Nandi will be there. We waited in the queue till this gate was opened. Now see the queue, how long it is. You can go into the mandapam from here. There is a dress code here. You have to have dhoti and you cannot wear a shirt here. So only dhoti is allowed. You are seeing this is inside portion of the temple. Opposite to it is the Nandi Mandapam, in which you will find a Nandi. That is a live bull. It is here. Very, very crowded. The queue is almost half a kilometer. This is a Nandi. If those who want to take the Nandi Darshanam can see this Nandi. It is right in front of the gate. Dress code has to be followed strictly. The inside sanctum sanctorum photography is not allowed. So we have to stop. Here only inside I had described how the Shiva Lingam is. And with that we are coming to the end of this lecture. I am thankful for giving me your valuable time. If you like the video, give us a like. If you want to give it, or if you want your friends also to have a look at it, then share it. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe to us. With that, this is Dr. Anil Joshi logging off. Till we meet next time, goodbye, good luck and take care. See you in next video shortly.